All right, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Get some colors going while I'm talking to you. So I don't like the yellow and the white. So we've been talking about synthetic. So now let's kind of apply it. We talked about our basic factoring on Monday with our chart and all of our list of everything that we need to know. Make sure you don't lose that sheet from Monday. It's a lot of work that went into it. Yesterday, synthetic again. Today we're going to look at factoring completely. I'm going to give you a term, give you a start off spot, so we can kind of look at it. So looking at different things, you got your polynomial to start, your factors. Remember to get your zeros, you set each one equal to 0. So like x plus 3 would equal 0, so therefore x would equal -3. And then you got a -2 and a +2. That's kind of how we're getting them. So if we're looking at different things, linear binomial is a factor of a polynomial only if the remainder after division is 0. That is key. That's why it's bold and underlined. So we're going to do our synthetic division, and the remainder has to be 0. Can't do anything else. So you need to prove it. Just an answer yes or no is not sufficient. You have to show me the work that you actually did the division. So factor theorem, if you divide by a polynomial, by x minus a, you get the remainder, then x minus a is a factor. That is good. Cool. All right, so determine whether it is a factor or not. So remember, we're going to do, I can do different methods here. I see this one right here. If I look here, I can factor this. I don't like to lean on this, but I see this one's easy. So what factors of -3? That's a real bad x. Give you 2. So this one's easy, 3 and -1. So x plus 3, x minus 1. So you see, is that a factor? No, it's the opposite one. So no, x minus 3 is not a factor. If I do it the way I want to start doing it today, synthetic division, remember we set x minus 3 equal to 0. So I get 3. My coefficients are 1, 2, -3. Divide, so bring it down. 1 times 3 is 3. Add, you get 5. So you get 12. Remember, that's your remainder. So it's not equal to 0, so we're good. So x minus 3 is not a factor. If I write it formally, x minus 3 is not a factor because the remainder is not equal to 0. So you can formally write it out. Now with short ones, it's easy. Now, if I give you a long one like this, synthetic division is the easy way to go. So -4 is going to go in my box. Remember, I need a 0x squared here. Check that first. So I got a 2, I got an 8, I got a 0, I got a 2, and I got an 8. Repetitive, looks nice. So bring down the 2. 2 times -4 is -8. 0, 0, 0, 0, 2. Do that really fast, but 0 times anything is 0. Add, you get 0, so on and so forth. 2 times -4 is -8. You get 0. So is this a factor? Yes. X plus 4 is a factor. A factor. I can't spell. It's all good. So is a factor because the remainder is 0. So now let's take this a step further. Let's find all the factors. So I want to factor this completely, given that x minus 3 is a factor, so I should get a remainder of 0. So let's check it. So 3, I got 2, I got -11, and I got 3, and I got 36. I'm not missing anything. So let's bring it down. 2 times 3 is 6. Add, you get -5. Times 3 is -15. Add, you get -12. -36, you get 0. So what you need to know here is that the other factor is this. It's always one less. So we talked about this. So remember, it's 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. So what I have now is x minus 3, and then 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. So what I have to do to factor this completely is take the product over here, this other trinomial. I'm going to factor it. So -12 times 2 is -24. That gives me -5. So that's going to be a -8 and a 3. So I got an x minus 8, x plus 3. Since I multiplied it by 2, got to divide it by 2. So x minus 4 and kick it up. 2x plus 3. And those are my other factors. So factoring it completely you would get as your final solution x minus 3, because that's what I did here, it was given, x minus 4, and 2x plus 3. And that's my solution there, y'all. Cool. So if you need to go back over that, that's what we're going to be working on. So it's kind of combining things from Monday and Tuesday into one little thingy. All right, let's look here. Let's factor this. The last one. So I am given x plus 2 as a factor. So negative 2 goes up here. 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm good. So 3, 8, 3, negative 2. I don't need to fill any gaps. So bring down the 3 times 2 is negative 6. Add, you get 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Add, you get negative 1. Positive 2, you get 0. Perfect. So that leaves me with a 3x squared plus 2x plus, oh, that's a minus. That would mess me up. Minus 1. Just remember, it's 1 less, so I started with a cube, so now I have a square. So my x factor, 1 times negative 3 is negative 3 and get 2, so 3 and negative 1. So x plus 3, x minus 1. Remember, I have to divide it by my a, so 3. So x plus 1, kick it up. 3x minus 1, then add my x plus 2 back. And I'm done, so all this is practice. You're dividing it in. You're practicing. Make sure you get it. And we're good to go. Now, I went ahead and put practice over here. You can work through the practice. Take your time working through them. The answers will be posted on eClass for today. So you can go through here, some good practice. There's a good application with the geometry to make sure you got it. So if you got any questions, let me know. Other than that, watch the other video for today. I know there's 2, but it's okay. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.